guys, how's it going? So, about to head out for my first track day of 2020. The track is finally open, thank God. Now, because it's the first time back in 2020, there's a lot of extra regulations with the track. They have totally contactless tech, so you fill out your tech ahead of time, hand it to the guy through the window, and then you don't really talk to him or anything. He kind of fills it out. You have to pay in advance. There's nobody at the ticket booth at the gate. And the other weird thing is time slips are not a thing anymore. Basically, the only way that you can see what your ETs are is by having this app, and then it'll show you what your time slips are. Other than that, there's no printouts. Nobody's handing you a piece of paper at the end of your run with your time slips. So it's going to be kind of a weird adjustment at the track today. It's such a weird year with COVID and everything right now, and everything being so up in the air. You know, at the start of the year, it almost looked like we weren't literally going to even be able to go to a drag strip at all. So I'm just happy that here in Edmonton anyways, that the numbers, you know, stayed low enough that they could start to reopen some things, albeit with a little bit of extra rules just to try to keep everybody safe. I've said before in my other videos, the track here is 2,300 feet above sea level. Not ideal for really good, super good ETs. Everything here runs about a half second slower than it does at sea level. But on top of that, I checked the DA today, the density altitude, and with the humidity and the temperature and everything like that, the equivalent altitude at the track today is 3,300 feet above sea level. So that is not great. You want to ideally be as close to at sea level as possible, and that's when you're going to get some really good times. Typically fall is a good time to make some really good passes, and I like to go to Mission Raceway and right outside of Vancouver because they're right at sea level, so you don't have that 2,300 foot altitude to deal with right off the top. But regardless, today might not be a great day for setting record times or anything like that, but I'm just looking forward to having fun, and my hope for the day is that maybe I get lined up with a Scat Pack, hopefully a fairly stock Scat Pack, or a, you know, like a newer Mustang GT, a newer Camaro SS, preferably the 6th gen, and kind of use that, you know, as a comparison, because we're all racing in the same very soupy air today. So if anything, if the ET doesn't give you an indication, at least, you know, a race against one of those cars will give you sort of an indication of roughly how good the RT and the 5.7 Hemi today are running. First race of the year might be rough. My engine temps are getting a little high, so not expecting much out of an ET, but we'll just have a fun race with this Jeep and see how she goes. Got him. Whew. Yeah, I got that Jeep pretty good. He was sleeping at the tree though. Man, I really want to see my time slip. I will post the time slip on the video, because right now I have to literally dig through my phone to even find out what the heck I just ran. round 2 against the same SRT8 Jeep. Beat him again. This time he wasn't snoozing nearly as much. Definitely jumped out to an early lead, but just kind of held it for the rest of the track. Like I say, times likely not that great, but I will do some density, some altitude density calculations, some equivalency calculations, just so that you guys can get sort of an idea of roughly what I would be running if I wasn't running literally in soup for air.
I'm in the aftermath, but after's what it was.
Alright, so I get to go up against a Hellcat now. He is absolutely gonna murder me, but I don't care. Great cars, love them. Should be a fun one. Let's see how she goes. This 392 that I'm going up against, I was chatting with this fella. He's got a fully built motor. He's got a Whipple supercharger on it. He's running 12 PSI of boost and fully built internals. He's got just a beast of a car. Super awesome, nice dude. So I'm about to get freaking murdered, but it'll be really fun running up against him anyway. I do think he missed a gear. He stopped dead for a second there. I kind of think he missed a shift. Great car though. Absolutely great car.
Nights are coming alive. We can fight this, you and I. Will you look back on this one day and find the aftermath has changed?
Whew. So that was me going back-to-back runs. So my car is heated right up. Definitely not going for great times right now. I'm just going to kind of practice my launch. You know, I might give her 1 or 2 and then let the car sit for a while. See if it'll cool down. I don't even know if it's worth it, to be honest, just because I'm not going to be running any amazing times tonight. Just not going to happen. I already did some correction factors on a couple of these times, and the one I did was with the DA and everything, the drag time correction for the DA that we're running at the time I ran put me at about a 13.1. So okay, not bad. So I'm racing the same guy again, which isn't great. He's gonna be in the 10.7s, but checking, my last run was a 13.7, so I picked up a little, and I picked up directly because my 60-foot time was good. 2.1 60-foot time, my best 60-foot time of the day.